Hello, everyone, and welcome to our presentation for the paper Smart Homes based on Internet of Things and Ethical Issues. The contents part 1 will be Internet of Things and Smart Home based on IoT. Part 2 will be Data Analytics and Smart Home. Part 3, Ethical Issues in the Smart Home. Part 4, Individual Perception. And Part 5, Recommendations for Ethical Issues. So, Part 1, Internet of Things and Smart Home based on IoT. So, what is IoT? It is a vast network connected by a variety of objects or processes through various information sensing devices for intelligent recognition, positioning, tracker, surveillance, and management with the presence of the internet. So the aim is to connect all physical things in communication so that they can be integrated with computer-based systems more directly and the identification, management and control can be simplified. So its areas of application involve personal health, public safety, industrial monitoring, intelligent transportation and environmental protection. In figure 1 we can see some of the applications for IoT. So the architecture of IoT. So there's three key layers. So the perception layer, which contains a variety of sensors to identify objects and gather environmental data. The network layer, which contains a number of networks, transmit and process the data obtained by the perception layer with the internet connectivity of devices. And the application layer, which analyzes and processes the information from the network layer, make correct control and decision, and realize intelligent management applications and services. So we can see in figure 3, the three-layer architecture of IoT, the application layer involving environmental monitor, logistic, industry monitor, info management, and service management. The network layer, including the internet, mobile networks such as 3G, 4G, and 5G, and the perception layer, which includes sensors, 2D code tags, RFID tags, readers, cameras, infrared, and GPS. So in figure 4, we can see the interest over time according to Google Trends since 2013 for terms smart home and IoT. So there's increasing trend for smart home and IoT between 2013 and 2018. So smart home based on IoT. So the advantages of smart home compared to conventional homes. So the smart functions besides ordinary residual functions include home establishment, networking, intelligent appliances, equipment automation, and all-round interaction. Reduce costs on various energy consumption. So for smart home devices, this includes air conditioning control, network appliances, lighting systems, digital cinema systems, security systems, audio and video equipment, curtain control, etc. So smart home functions, these include home appliance control, lighting control, telephone remote control, indoor and outdoor remote control, burglar alarm, environmental monitoring, infrared forwarding, and programmable timing control. So part 2, data analytics in the smart home. So the benefits of data analytics in the smart home include useful information can be derived from the massive data generated through real-time or offline data analysis, and data has significant effect on the economy, health, and safety of society. So through summarizing the smart home users' behavior and rules, improve efficiency and convenience of daily life. So in figure 5, we can see the IoT based on big data analysis process. Part 3, ethical concerns. So for security and privacy threats, unknown vulnerabilities, and new advanced cyber attacks. So unknown vulnerabilities resulting from the revolution in the software and hardware architecture of information systems. The existing security protection technologies cannot withstand the security risks of unknown vulnerabilities. And the development of big data technology has spawned a new type of advanced cyber attack. So the emerging threats of security and privacy will be divided into three parts under the three-layer architecture. So the perception layer has physical attack, eavesdropping, simulation attack, replay attack, and timing attack. The network layer has denial of service attack, storage attack, exploit attack, and fake base station attack. And the application layer has cross-site scripting and false terminal trigger. So for the ethical issues in the smart home, we have analysis of non-sensitive data. So using big data techniques for in-depth correlation analysis and mining will reveal useful information, and attackers can observe fluctuations to infer the user activities. So improper information collection, so without the user's consent or knowledge or consent, and users do not really understand the content and purpose of the collected data or lack sufficient freedom of choice. Also, we have data abuse and inevitable conflict between the appeal of open and shared big data resources and protecting personal privacy. Service providers need to analyze daily data from the smart homes to improve service quality, and over-analysis may reveal data privacy. So ethical issues in the smart home, other ethical issues. So premeditated behavior of smart home enterprises intentionally create a complex IoT ecosystem where only their own products can be applied and sign complicated contracts with users, making it difficult for them to change to other IoT systems. Moving on to part 4, individual perception. So smart home users can accept the risk of personal privacy leakage in exchange for the convenience and connectedness of smart homes to a certain extent. So owners are most concerned about the government and pay the least attention to manufacturers. And smart home users tend to trust big brands before they thoroughly understand. So it's a balance between privacy and convenience. Part 4, recommendations. So recommendations for data security include data segmentation, data aggregation, and cryptographic algorithms. So the recommendations are manufacturers and service providers is to protect personal information and prevent information leakage, damage, or loss. Use the obtained data information following the prescribed or agreed use, and provide more natural ways for users to handle their private data. So for individuals, these include raising personal consciousness and use-related security technologies, and paying attention to the privacy and data security issues when they purchase the smart home products, and carefully check the privacy policies at the beginning of use as well as whilst they're using it. So to summarize, data analytics in smart home is the core of the smart home, brings many benefits such as lighting control, intelligent appliances, and equipment automation. Besides the convenience of smart homes, it also poses challenges in ethical areas, mainly data security and privacy issues, which can result from unknown vulnerabilities in the software and hardware, advanced cyber attack, analysis of non-sensitive data, improper information collection, and data abuse. So to solve these issues, approaches can be taken from the technology service providers and the user aspects. So data analytics in the smart home makes users live more convenient and connected, but more considerations should be taken to solve ethical issues. So the key strengths of the paper with recommendations to cite in work involve with analysis and evaluation of the current state of smart homes and the use of IoT, using data analytics for the smart home, key ethical issues around the smart home, individual perception and privacy versus convenience, and recommendations for cybersecurity, mainly in data security. So the paper URL can be found at the following link below, and here are some of the key references that we use throughout our paper. We'd like to thank you for listening to the presentation.